let's do this. Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion was good. Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators. Yeah. You in that 32 gigs of RAM, you in that Bazite operating system, you in that 61 terabytes of storage, okay. But now Valve decided to drop the Steam Deck OLED on us. So you Steam Deck investigators, yeah, you got your hands full with this one. Get busy. What's up, people? So pretty slick, Valve, pretty slick. Steam Deck OLED HDR. Yeah, November the 16th. Yeah. Anyway, I did a video earlier on this, and I said, you know what? Let me do it all together, all at once, with all the Steam Deck news. So yeah, a Steam Deck OLED, pretty slick, Valve, pretty slick. Anyway, what do I got for you guys? Okay, let's see. First things first, and I'm gonna put 3 videos in here. Actually, I think it was Gamers Nexus talking about this earlier today. That's when the news broke. Because when I went on gaming on Linux, I didn't see anything about the Steam Deck 2. I mean, Steam Deck OLED. I mean, just yet. But now, but now he has it. So it was weird this morning when I woke up and I'm like, and I went on Gamers Nexus. They were talking about the Steam Deck OLED. I said, huh? Yeah, I'm still stunned by it. Anyway, now what do we got? As far as gaming is concerned, okay. Prism. Let's see. Whoops, I got the right one. Let's see. Okay, Bazite 2.0 is out. Bazite operating system has an update 2.0. That's out, and also the Prism launcher. That has a new update. Yeah. Yeah. Say Steam OS Linux package Bazite 2.0 is out now for Steam Deck and Linux and desktop. It says if you want alternative to Steam OS or Steam Deck OS, as Valve sometimes call it, for your Steam Deck, desktop PC, or living room gaming machine, Bazite is an interesting pick. Much like the Chimera OS, it's aimed to give you a good gaming experience. So yeah, they have some updates for KDE, AMD, NVIDIA drivers, HDMI, yeah. For Google, for the portals, they have updates for that. So yeah, Bazite 2.0 operating system. All right. 2.0 update. Now, let's see what else we got. Prism. Prism Launcher 8.0 for Minecraft modding. This one has some updates for modding for Minecraft. So it says that the 8.0 release has good stuff like FTB app import, CurseForge, mod packs, export NeoForge support, showing playtimes and updaters for Linux and Windows, better Java directory support on Linux, support for Snap packaging on Linux, support for AT launcher browser downloads, support for multiple mod loaders, filter, CurseForge, support for installing shaders and CurseForge better mods, dependency handling when updating, plus a lot of bug fixes, user interface. And that's for the Prism launcher. Okay. Now, what else we got? for you Steam Deck fans. What else we got? So we got, okay, we got the what's this? iSunzo free White War expansion. This is like a military game, like based on World War I. Let's see here. It's free. I mean, it has a free weekend from today from 7 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then it's free until November the 13th, and then you get a 67% discount, and the sale lasts until November 28th. So that's ISONZO. Yeah. So it's a World War shooter. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. Now, what else we got for you Steam Deck fans? Since we're talking about the Steam Deck here, say we know that I talked about this yesterday about Valve refined new Steam Deck unified frame limits and slider refresh rates. This is what did they do here? See, general fixes is setting the correct API ID source. No, fixed settings, the correct app ID and source SDK mod manager. Power only update frame rate limit slider to include the screen current refresh rate. Fix a case where the frame rate limit would not apply to some external display. And then frame rate limit settings are now stored separately for each display. So that's for that little update that Valve did with the frame rate limit and the slider refresh rate. All right, now what else we got for you guys since we're talking video games here? Okay, modders improved the Metal Gear collection. Yeah, they did. You know, the modders, they are always on it, so they got custom resolution ultra wide support, experimental 16.9 HUD option that resizes HUD movies for Metal Gear 2 and 3, borderless window mode, mouse cursors toggles, mouse sensitivity adjustment for Metal Gear Solid 3, correct gameplay / cutscene aspect ratio for Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, skip intro logos, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, adjustable anisotrophic filtering, Metal Gear 2 and 3, and increased texture size limit, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. Yep. So that should do it for the for the modding and improvements on Metal Gear collection. All right. So what's the other thing we got here? The Humble Bundle has a great stack for platformers. These are platformer games. Let's see, HOA, that's deck verified. One hand clapping, deck verified. Pogo Struck Rage with your friends, deck verified. Super Bunny Man, deck verified. Toadie, Top D, deck verified. Web, deck verified. Will You Sail, deck verified. And Minute Island, Minutes of Islands, deck deck playable. And this is the Humble Bundle platformer. And what else we have here? Keep going. Whoops. Keep going. That's the Humble Bundle. And then see, inspired by Doom, Deus Ex Beyond the Sunset. Okay, Beyond the Sunset has an early access. It's like it has a cyberpunk feel, rich story, RPG elements. You know, it says you're a Lucy, an End Street samurai searching for lost memories. Fight in large open interactive levels. Overtaken by the Yakuza, zombies, robots, and bosses. And you got Gunjitsu, role-playing shooter, moddable 100%, other highlights. Yeah. This game is called Beyond the Sunset. Has a cyberpunk feel to it. So yeah, check that out. All right. else we got for the Steam Deck? And then we have November 16th, the Steam Deck OLED is out. So basically, they're gonna phase out the 64 gig model. They're gonna put a 2 terabyte SSD. No, I mean 256 gigs of storage, and then the 256 gig will be the standard model. The 64 gig model will be phased out. The 256 gig model will be standard. And let's see, what else it got here? Yeah. Whoops. Come back here. See if I can get this. Okay. Okay. 256 gig storage. That will be the standard. And then you have the 556 gig. 256 gigs, and that's an LCD. Then you have the 512 gigabyte. That's OLED. 1 terabyte. That's a OLED. The 256 gigs will be $399. The 512 gig OLED model will be $549, and the 1 terabyte OLED will be $649. And then the translucent. This is the limited edition. It'll have a translucent color. That will be a 1 terabyte OLED, and that's a limited edition, and it's going for $679. Yeah. And November the 16th, that's when the Steam Deck OLED will be available. It will be in the U.S., Canada, United Kingdom, European Union. No, U.S., Canada, United Kingdom, European Union, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan. You got to go through Komodo to get it for Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong. Yeah. So yeah. So basically, they're just phasing out the two. They're phasing out the 64 gig model. So now they're going to replace that 64 gig model with the 256, but it will be $399 still. And then the 512 gig model will be $549, right? That was the price of the 256. And then the 1 terabyte model now, the OLED will be price of the 512 gigabyte model. And that's how they'll have it. So yeah. And then you can go on from there. Yeah. And then they'll have a limited edition. It'll be translucent color for $679.99, and that's going to be a 1 terabyte limited edition Steam Deck OLED. Let's see what else we got on this. I think whoops. See if I can get this. Whoops. Close this. Close this. Let's see. Let's see here. Who else has another article on this? Of course, the docking station will be $79.99. Let's not forget that. What else? I think Phoronix has an article on this too. Phoronix. Yep. Phoronix. So, see, he has a page here. Yep. The Steam Deck OLED is here. Yay. So the 256 gigs will be 256 gigs of SSD storage. And that will be $399 like the 64 gig model. The 64 gig model phased out, so now they're going to put a 256 gig NVMe SSD, right? It will have the LCD as the 64 gig model. The 512 gigabyte now will take the place of the 256 of the original 256 model, and that will have 512 gigs of NVMe SSD. And then the 1 terabyte now will take the place of the 512 gig SSD model. Okay, and that will be OLED. So the 512 gig and the 1 terabyte is OLED, and then the 256 gigs is LCD. That's it. So yeah. November the 16th, they'll all be here. So yeah, get ready to purchase a better version of the Steam Deck. But the 64 gig model now, they're gonna phase them out, so you can get them, you can get those, and you probably can turn those into your desktop. You can install Windows 11 on one, or Linux OS, Windows 11 on one, Windows 10 on another, and whatever Linux OS you decide to use. So it's up to you. So yeah, and that's the news I got on the Steam Deck for is like these new Steam Deck OLED. Oh, I mean OLED, but pretty slick, Valve. Pretty slick. Yeah. Other than that, man, yeah. There's some videos here. There's a couple of videos I'm gonna leave. One from Linus Tech Tips, Nexus, Gamers Nexus, and Digital Foundry. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Star Trek thing. Dark Side.